All right, Cowboys fans. I got my son over here. I wanted to take a while. I wanted to take some time before I did this video because we know the injury. That's the headline, and it's really sad to me that people confuse me being critical of Dak. That for some reason they would ever think that I would want or wish an injury on a person. You guys know me. You guys know how hard I I work, and you guys know how long I've covered this team. That would never be the case. I just really want to win, and in that, I'm critical of the quarterback. On most teams, the quarterback gets the brunt of the blame. He gets the most blame when he gets a lot of the praise. Dak has been a constant pro. He's been professional. I'm critical of his playing at times, but Dak has been great. He's leading the league in passing, and he gets hurt. I think that he will get paid. I think that all of that situation will work itself out, and you could just see the downpouring of love that he gets. And hey, realistically, I'm very hurt that because Dak definitely gives us the best chance to win. I'm critical, but I'm not a fool. Okay, that's just the coach in me that I'm always looking for perfection, and maybe there is no such thing as that, but I know what type of player Dak is. He's a great player. And you don't wish an injury on anybody. And I saw when his leg was bent up, I thought his shoe was off. And then that's when I knew it was something crazy. So just, getting to that kind of is what it is, guys. I mean, you never wish an injury on anyone. And so that's why I wanted to wait. Now, the Cowboys did get the win over the Giants, and we do need to talk about that football game. It kind of tells you all you need to know about this team that we were down 14-3 because – again, goofy turnovers. The game started to get goofy. Play calling, just different things that happen within the game. Defense, and it's funny because that Giants defense, though they are a bad team, that Giants defense isn't bad. They aren't bad at all. But ultimately, Andy Dalton, the Red Rifle, who I did a video in the summer when we paid for the Andy Dalton, and I said that was an amazing move. Cowboys fans, I'm looking you in the camera right now. This season is not over. This season is not over. You can win football games with the Red Rifle, Andy Dalton. You can win the NFC East with the Red Rifle, Andy Dalton. Is he Dak Prescott? Absolutely not. The offense has to change. But with these three receivers, with Ezekiel Elliott and with this tight end who is now emerging as becoming a stud in Dalton Schultz, you can win games with Andy Dalton. I repeat it. He's been to the playoffs, I believe, 5 times. He's been to Pro Bowl a number of times. You can win games. It was basically A.J. Green or bust in Cincinnati. A.J. Green or bust with a team that wanted to play defense, didn't want to score the football. Andy Dalton gives you a great chance to win now. What do you need to do? Offensively, what needs to happen? First of all, I want the play calling sheet out of Kellen Moore's hands. I think that he gets too cute, and it's like he's just playing backyard football, and he's calling backyard football too much. Guess what? Ezekiel Elliott's going to have to get 25 attempts now, moving forward. I don't care if he's averaging 3 yards a carry. He needs 25 attempts. You need to slow the game down. You need to make throws quicker for Andy Dalton. All right? You have a CeeDee Lamb who's emerging. CeeDee Lamb legit is a top 5 receiver right now, yardage-wise. You have Michael Gallup, who that throw at the end of the game told you all you need to know about Andy Dalton. Because honestly, that's what I've been asking for Dak to do. If Michael Gallup is one-on-one covered, he's not covered. Throw the ball in his vicinity and let him be an athlete on fades, on jump balls. Throw the ball in his vicinity and let him be an athlete. I think that Andy Dalton got that, and you saw with that throw, he's like, dog, he didn't have to make that throw. We had plenty of time in the game. He could have worked the middle of the field. We had timeouts left. He had plenty of time. He gave him a chance on that football, and that's all that you're asking for. That is all that you are asking for. And then Amari Cooper. Now what I would do is this. Now it's been a lot of CeeDee Lamb in the slot. Now I want Amari Cooper to go back in the slot because I know that with his route running and with different combinations that they're going to try, I want it to be one of these things to where it's like Amari Cooper is wide open and Andy Dalton can hit him in stride and there's opportunities for run after the catch. These 3 wide receivers are legit, guys. And you know what? The defense, I know they gave up 34 points yesterday. Some goofy things happened. The turnover, the shock of the injury. Andy Dalton gets in and they fumble, Biotish and all that. So they got points off of that. This defense showed me a little something. And now I'm hearing that Leighton Vander Esch is on his way back. Prayerfully, Sean Lee can come back at who knows when. You got all the way till Monday night to regroup. I think that this team is fine. I think that you can beat Arizona. I think that I definitely think that you could win the NFC East. It's funny, my son is looking, hand him to me, Gabe. I'm going to bring him on camera. Hand him to me, Gabe. Yeah. It's funny, he's looking at me doing this video, and he's like, I think he's agreeing with me, y'all. What do y'all think? Meek, what do you think? This joke is getting big. So, I think that, I'm telling you, Meek, look, Meeko, Meek. Can we win the NFC East? I think that we can win the NFC East, y'all. I think it's one of those things that these first 48 hours is going to be a lot of shock. It is. It's going to be a lot of, hey, obviously prayers up for Dak Prescott. Like, that goes without saying. But, hey, I saw DeMarcus Lawrence sighting yesterday. Hey, I saw a Alden Smith play better. Hey, I saw, you know what really hurts is losing Tristan Hill, which I was like, wow, I was kind of down on him. Last year, he comes in, he's playing better. Dontari Poe is just awful. So now you drafted Neville Gallimore. He was in the game yesterday. Hey, I saw a Bradley and Nye sighting. This team is going to have to scrap their way, but guess what? Injuries are a part of football. If we sit around too long, we'll just, be a 5-win team. And then if you're drafting 10 or if you're drafting 12, whatever, that doesn't really help you anyway. I never believe in tanking. I don't ever think that you should tank. I think that, hey, as long as you can take this thing, as far as you can take this thing, you take it. Andy Dalton is an accomplished pro. Guess what? He's trying to prove that he can still play football. Andy Dalton played in a good division in the AFC North. He's not new to this game. He came out. The ball flew off his hands quickly. I think that you can win games with this player. If this was Cooper Rush, oh, you tanking. you tanking for sure. If this was Cooper Rush, you tank. It's not Cooper Rush, guys. I think that I think that we can win some games with Andy Dalton. I know, people don't want to hear that. And I get it. You know what I mean? I think that Dak will get paid. He's going to get paid. So don't worry about that. I don't think that he should worry about that. He has more than Cowboys Nation behind him. I feel like Dak has the whole world behind him. He's that good of a person. And you just hate it for him because of everything that's come out, kind of with the depression and him losing his brother. So, that it's all tough, man. This season has really been like, it's kind of, I thought we were out the woods, but then with COVID and then everybody, there's injuries everywhere. It's not just the Cowboys. Like I said, you agree, buddy? I said, not having OTAs, not hardening your body up, I kind of had a feeling that this was not going to be a good idea. So, anyway, Cowboys fans, I think that we'll be fine. I don't know. I'm going to have to look. It's going to be a game-by-game situation for sure. But I just, really and truthfully, I think that if the Cowboys, look, watching Andy Dalton play, if the ball gets out, he's never had weapons like this in Cincinnati. The ball gets out quick. He goes into a week getting starter reps. I like our chances, guys. In this NFC least. Philly lost, Washington stinks, and we beat the Giants. At least you can get to the playoffs and have some hope. Peace. All right, Cowboys fans, I want to talk about channels for cheap. Listen, it's exactly what it sounds like. Channels for cheap. Any type of entertainment you want. TV, movies, sports. I'm talking about NFL games, guys. NBA games. Yes, there's going to be sports with everything that's going on right now. This is your chance to be able to basically get any channel that you want, any movie that you can ever think of, all available on channels for cheap. All you got to do is click the link in my bio. It's really that simple. Click the link right now in the description box. Channels for cheap. You gotta do it, guys. It's really worth it. Trust me.